Hello, and welcome to the Venue Coach Blueprint for Owners. I'm Kyle Labar. This podcast is all about helping you fill your wedding venue with more bookings, earn more from each one, and keep your customers happy for a long time. We'll also talk about some tough times and big lessons that I've learned along the way. Let's dive in together and make your venue the best spot for weddings. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Venue Coach. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk a little bit more about expanding your offering. And this comes from things that we're doing in our own venue and things that I've taken inspiration from while reading/listening to Dan Martell, who authored the book Buy Back Your Time. And the principles come from that. One thing that he mentions, I can't remember if it's in the book or if it's in his podcast, but he talks about turning a negative stream of revenue, so something that costs you money, into a net positive that now makes you money. And so Alex Hormozy talks about this a lot too. It's upselling some of the service and that sort of thing. And really what I was thinking about, and we were brainstorming with the team. Kelly, who is on the podcast a couple weeks ago, we were thinking of ways that we could recapture some of the losses that we incur while fulfilling an event. And so in this example, we have our own plates, we have our own dinnerware. So everything that goes along with it, water glasses, chargers, you name it. And normally we make it available to the couples for hardly anything, like $2 a person. That's what we used to charge for that, and it would basically cover the cost of the bill, and meaning the water bill and the cleaning solution and using the dishwasher and everything like that. But it didn't cover the actual work behind it, and so we then had to do the dishes, and or get the caterer to do it. And then there's always this animosity between caterer and venue, and we like to have good relationships with them. So what we started to do is provide an option to our couples where they could be in charge of making sure that the dishes get washed, adding more stress to their day, or for $5 a plate, we would hire dishwashers and I think servers. I can't remember. I have to double check. But I think like they will serve the dishes, they'll clean the tables, they'll do the dishes, and we pay them $20 an hour. So we pay them quite well. But it removes all the stress for the bridal party, for the caterer, and for us. And we've gone from basically losing money or time, right, to making a small profit on each event. And it's actually been converting quite well so far. Not enough for me to give you like a strong data set, but it's converting quite well. It's being well received, and it's actually helping to increase just a little bit the profitability of each event. And so we went from basically losing a couple $100 an event when we were giving the dishes out, or not making any money at all because nobody rented the dishes, to making it into a better profit stream for us of $100 to $200 of actual profit per event. But given enough time horizon of that, let's see, this year we had 80 plus events, so let's just use 80 at $100. That's I can do math. That's $8,000 extra a year at just that number. And so it's little things like that that keep adding up. Another thing that we recently started doing was on cash cash slash tab bar. So people who didn't want to do like an unlimited package, we have recently started charging for our sodas and bottles of water. And so we provide We provide a water station that with cups, and they can get water just from the canister thing. But if they want a water bottle, then we charge for it. And the impact that we've seen from that is, instead of just giving those away for free, which is nice, and I'm not saying that this is the way that you should do your business, but this is for ideas to just think outside the box, or think about things, and see ways that you can turn a loss into a profit. And so we had been giving those away regardless of the event. And some events, certain events, we wound up giving out hundreds of sodas for free, essentially, or bottles of water, that sort of thing, just giving them out. And now, instead of taking those, 30, 40, 50, $100 losses, $150 loss per event, now we are turning that into 50, 60, 70, $80 of profit. And so that may not sound like a lot, but it's not about the one event, it's about each event that you do and going into the future. So those are the two things that we've recently implemented. The other thing that we're looking at, and one of my clients actually has some stuff like this, but it's like ambiance enhancer lighting, lights that will change colors and things like that, and it's just like a small thing, a small easy upsell that you can do. The lights aren't super expensive for us, for the party. I mean, it could be $1,000 or $1,500 of lights, which, for a party, an individual party, for them to buy something like that, it just doesn't make sense. But to rent it, then it's just available, and it makes it so much easier for them. We have it, we have the setup, it all works, all of that. So little things like that, if you think about them, and you don't have to just come up with hundreds and hundreds of things, because there isn't hundreds and hundreds of things, but it's just things that you're doing. If it's costing you money, think about how to turn it from a cost to a profit. And maybe there's something out there that is such an easy thing to actually get, that you can then get and turn into an extra stream of revenue. Look around at what all the other vendors are doing. See what they're doing, and see what things that they're upselling or charging for that anybody could do, and then start doing it. Start offering that. So I hope this was impactful and useful for you. If it was, please subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode, and I will keep providing as good a content as I can for the wedding venue industry, and I will catch you in the next one.